Greetings, members, one and all of the Salvation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody is doing well and having a good Tuesday. Yes, indeed, we are here just pulling through, going to answer some comments, expecting some scammers to call us. We'll see if they do it, but good to see you guys here. Happy Veterans Day. Thanks to all of those of you who are hearing my voice right now for serving this great nation. Really appreciate your service to the country. It means a lot for sure. We're all grateful. We're a grateful nation for all of those who have served. Yes, indeed. All right. Welcome to Ardell, JM Unleashed. Mark Bernard, Steve LaPointe is here. Good to see all of you guys here with us tonight. Bill 457, really cold is here too. And yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Let's get into the comments now. We've got Holly G, who listened to the live stream. Appreciate her coming by and checking it out. She says, thank you for all you do. Some folks are nasty because they are just unhappy people, projecting their anger onto others. Yep, you're right. And I got to try to remember that and keep that in check, because you're exactly right. I am by no means justifying this, rather than expressing my observation. I pay such folks no mind. They are not worth your energy. And many of us appreciate your content. Well, thank you so much. And no, I agree with you, and I appreciate it. I got to keep that in mind. For sure, you're exactly right. Thank you. And let's see here. She also says you play bass guitar. I'm a former electric bass guitar player and songwriter for 20 years. Nice. That's great, Holly. Yeah, I play guitar and bass. So thank you so much for that. Also, copper versus silver. Silver's faster, but if I'm not mistaken, copper is better conductor for electricity. Actually, technically, it is a good conductor of electricity, but silver is the best conductor of electricity. But copper works just great for most every application. So silver being more rare, copper works just great for that. Anyways, but yes, it will be needed. You're right. That's why square D electrical panels have copper-plated bus bars. Copper will rise, silver will nonetheless trump all metals in due time due to a multitude of uses and demand. But copper should not be shunned. No, and I don't shun copper by any stretch. I actually have some copper. I just don't think we should stack it, largely because of the huge premiums considering it's priced by the pound. But I believe in copper too, and the best way to stack copper is to get pre-83 cents. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. Matt Wingy is here, and good to see all of you guys. Silver Drill Pickle, good crowd with us tonight. As we move ahead here, some of the shorter comments, we'll just heart through those because we're going to get a lot to get through here tonight. Whole Lock Live says here, China been telling its citizens to buy gold for years. China developed their plan years ago. People's Bank of China have been buying gold since 1983. That's true. That is the one difference. They are definitely telling their citizens to buy gold and also silver too, believe it or not. Yes, indeed. Yeah, scrap copper, exactly right. There you go. If you can find scrap copper, stack that too. That's right. Good point, Bozo. Anywhere you can get copper free or buy it cheap, like on the cheap, you can stack that too. Nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. And let's see. I'm ready for a huge drop. I know. As buyers, that's what we want. We like to see it drop as buyers. I hear you. Best in class detailing, it's going to go up until the U.S. markets open and then back to silver manipulation. Well, so far that has not happened this week. Those of you who partook in the poll, I think 55% of you thought we'd see $50 silver by Friday. Here we are Tuesday, and it's 51 right now, so it's pretty crazy. All right, let's get to yesterday's hero on this video here about shake the foundations of the gold market. It says, potential to narrow the GSR ratio. The critical metal designation adds a powerful institutional endorsement to the argument that the current 8x divergence into the GSR is fundamentally unsustainable in the long run. Unsustainable. Well, I wouldn't put too much reliance on the critical metal designation, because copper is also a critical mineral too. And I don't see it going up a couple of dollars a pound because of it. And I don't think silver will either. In fact, none of the analysts have attributed yesterday and today's movement and the price to their critical minerals list. It just is stating pretty much the obvious of what we've been witnessing for a long time anyway. And honestly, if anything, it may mean that there may be more domestic mining for silver or copper, tin, lead, zinc and therefore silver minus a byproduct of those metals here in the United States, which actually would be more silver being mined and taken out of the ground means there's more silver going to be utilized, and which means that it could keep the price from going up too much or up at all, in the sense, at least that being the driver as a factor. Very good. All right, let's see here. All right, Impeti, solar panel cost per panel has gone down by 70% per watt over the last 20 years. Well, at least anecdotally, it has not for my solar panel manufacturer. Crazy how high it's gotten. All right, let's see here. Richard Metcalf says, nice variety of gold you have there, Sal. Thank you so much. In my videos, since I don't script my videos, it's all kind of off the cuff, and I don't show any kind of fancy graphics or charts or anything like that. I decided, well, I better show some nice precious metals for people to look at. Anyways, very good. Liquid Electrum is here. Good to see you. I guess there will be no outbreak in world peace. The national debt will continue rapid expansion, and we won't be singing Kumbaya. That's right, exactly. That's right, Liquid Electrum. Good to see you, Liquid Electrum. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, sir. All right. Keep on stacking. That's the way to do it. Keep on stacking. Thanks, Al. Keep stacking. Thank you, Digging Ohio Jules. Appreciate that. And we got Richard Metcalf says, reruns, it's algorithm food. Silver's up another $1 since your live stream. Yes, indeed. It's crazy. A little news out of Hong Kong and China, I think. Yes. Pretty wild stuff, indeed. 100 till Christmas, says Sticky the Dude. 1,000 till Xmas 26. First quarter, no free silver market. Interesting. All right. First super chat of the night. Thank you, Steve LaPointe, with a $3 super chat. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. We may hold that over, and in the next one, we'll do push-ups from that. Because we have a scammer calling us here. Here we go. Here we go. Hello?
Hey, Jim. What's up? It's Ivan.
Ivan! What you were supposed to tell me? What were you supposed to say earlier?
No, I said, if when I pick up, I'm gonna say, hey, it's Ivan. If you don't remember me, I'm gonna hang up. You remember me?
No, I have what's called a photographic memory, and see, you specifically said that you're gonna call and say, hello, it is Ivan. Do you remember me? And then I was going to say which word?
Yes, you remember me.
That's right, but sadly, I don't remember us ever talking. Who are you? Ivan? It doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't remember talking to you earlier today.
Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
Okay, let's go. You've convinced me to remember you. Now, but you're not a terrible guy, are you? You're a pretty nice guy. It seems like you're a nice guy.
Of course. But Jim, now I need you to remember this. So I'm a little bit in a rush right now. I have a lot of meetings I have to attend to. Do you think I could call you back tomorrow morning?
Did you just say you're living in Russia right now?
No, I said I'm in a little bit of a rush right now.
You're in a little bit of a rush. Well, Rush is going on tour, and they're going to have a girl drummer with them this time. So you don't have to rush to get to a concert because none of the dates have been announced yet that I know of.
You're funny, Jim.
But yeah, no, I'm good. We can talk now. It's all good in the neighborhood. You know, life gets busy at times, but we don't, it'd be terrible if we ended this conversation prematurely.
Of course. So do you think we call tomorrow?
Well, but we're here talking now. Let's try to get through it. It'll only take about 70 minutes to get through what we're gonna get through. Just 70 minutes.
You're funny, Jim. Do you think I could really call you tomorrow?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me revise that time. It's not gonna take 70 minutes. All I need is 1 hour and 10 minutes of your time. Just 1 hour and 10 minutes, not 70 minutes. Okay?
All right, Jim.
Will that work?
Wait, how much are you making monthly revenue by any chance?
By any chance? Well, every chance, I'm making $98,000 per month. Every single chance I can, every month.
And how much were you looking for?
I'd like to get $120,000 if I can, if it's possible. Can we make that happen before Rush goes on tour?
Yes. So
Great.
How many events do you have at the current moment?
How many events? I've not attended an event in quite a while, but if Rush does come into the greater Louisiana area, around Baton Rouge, I'm there.
All right, so step up.
I will step up. I actually will have to step in as well because it's got to be an indoor venue for me to see them. So I'm not going to step up. Hopefully there won't be any stairs involved. If there are stairs, I will go up the stairs and I'll step up them.
Wait, what business were you running again, Jim?
Am I in again? Well, I'm only just in it once, and it's manufacturing. I'm in that kind of business, you know what I mean? We make things.
Okay.
How about
what
you?
What type of stuff do you guys manufacture?
We manufacture all kinds of widgets, and we're getting ready to start a new initiative, which is what I need the money for. And Ivan, I'm telling you, this money is going to be great because it's going to help babies across the land. I can't think of any.
I actually could see that, honestly.
I've got to go back.
Back in our day, you remember the fidget spinner?
The fidget spinner? Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, when I was young, I used to use it like 15 years old. I was young.
You were young. Back in my day, the fidget spinner was a great trendy thing. It was gonna be something that was gonna shake the foundations of the entire toy market, and would be very popular on Amazon and other places. And we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back because we are going to bring the fidget spinner back with this new initiative here, Ivan. And we're going to powder coat it with, wait for it, silver.
I'm waiting.
Silver. And you know why we're gonna powder coat it with silver?
And then gold.
No, not gold. Silver. Why? Because silver is going to prevent it from all these germs because you use your fingers on a fidget spinner, right?
Yep.
It's going to.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's antimicrobial. It's going to prevent people from. Yeah. So we're going to bring the fidget spinner back with silver.
So Jim, let me call you back tomorrow morning.
But aren't you intrigued? We're going to make fidget spinners great again, and this is going to be the bomb diggity.
I know, but I have a lot of meetings. I'm about to walk into the office.
But we scheduled this meeting. You only blocked out 5 minutes of time for me.
It's because we just need to make it a phone call.
But we got to go through this. It's only going to take. I tell you what, if you just give me 85 more minutes from right now, then we'll be good to go. Is that cool? Can we make that happen?
You're funny, Jim.
Is that possible?
Unfortunately not. I'm gonna call you back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Remember, 9 a.m. No.
I tell you what, let's do this. Call me back Friday at 6:15 p.m. During the day is very difficult for me because I'm running out business operations.
I have Chavez during Friday.
You got Chavez? Hugo Chavez?
Yes.
He's a dictator from Venezuela. He's been dead for years.
How about this? I call you
6:15 p.m. Eastern time on Friday.
Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Jim. Remember that.
No. I won't be available before 6. So call me on Friday at 6:15 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. You can postpone whatever the Chavez event is. What is that? Hugo Chavez, whatever that event is. You can.
No, it's 'cause I'm Jewish.
What's that?
I'm Jewish. It's a religion.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me get in touch with the rabbis in the greater New York area and tell them to postpone the Sabbath, the Shabbat.
All right, Jim. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Right?
No. We gotta do it Friday. You can make an exception. I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's make it a friendly call, non-business related. I think we can probably fool God into that. Okay.
Okay.
So call me 6:15 p.m. Friday. Will be just a casual conversation on the Sabbath. Okay.
Okay.
Long live Benjamin Netanyahu.
All right, bye.
All right, talk to you later. All right, very good. Let's see here. All right, JB 1951 says 3 cheers for silver. Keep stacking. There you go. That's right. All right, very good. Good to see Kookaburra Man. Dean R is here with us. Good to see you guys. And pray for 8-inch Destroyer, by the way. He's still having trouble with his neck and stuff like that, so keep him in your prayers. I heard from him the other day. Another scammer. Hello?
Hello, this is Catherine with United Financial. Our records show you may be pre-approved for up to $52,000 in financial hardship relief. These funds can be used for debt, unexpected bills, or personal expenses. This new program is based on your credit profile, and even with bad credit, you may qualify. This offer is exclusive to you. Same-day funding is available. To complete your application, press 1. To be removed, press 2. Please hold while you are being transferred.
Come on.
Your call could not be completed.
Oh,
please check the
dang it. All that for nothing. All right, let's see here. Love your content here in Australia. Thank you, Matty V's. Appreciate it. Greetings to you, all the way from Australia. Appreciate that very much. Another scammer. Here we go. I think this is our other guy, Rich. Hello?
Hey, what's going on? It's David.
David. Hi, David.
Doing great. You said I should call you 6:15. It's 6:15.
That's right. And you did it. You did it right on time. I like that. Appreciate that. How you doing? Yeah.
I'm doing great.
Actually, I haven't asked you how you were doing yet. You said you were doing great twice, and I haven't even asked you how you were doing yet. But I'm going to ask you right now. How are you doing?
Doing good. There's a lot of traffic right now.
Oh, really? What kind of traffic? Are you on the 95 there and coming into Staten Island?
I am not. Nope.
Are you on the expressway
I'm in New York.
in New Jersey City?
Yes, the BQE.
Well, okay.
No, I'm in the BQE.
You're the BQE, okay, and the big QE, the Queens. Nice. Are you the king of Queens?
Oh yeah.
Nice. I like it.
No. I'm getting there though.
That's what she said. That's what she said. So how may I serve you today, David?
How's your day?
My day is doing just fantastic. I love the small talk. I get off on small talk. It's the best way to go. You know, I love it. I love it because the reason why I love small talk is because the letters are much shorter than I'll do all the small talk I do is in lowercase letters. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just imagine this conversation
I hear that.
in text form. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't like the texting.
Well, no, I'm just saying imagine if it were, it would be all in lowercase letters because it's small talk.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of like the North Star stacking, you know what I mean? It's just like that.
I hear that.
Right. Me too. I'm glad you heard it.
I like you. You know, you're a good guy.
Well, thank you.
You put a smile to my face.
I love that. That's what I aim to do, is to bring smiles to the face. That's right. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, like when I was calling you, my face, I wasn't smiling. Right now, for the past 2 minutes and 18 seconds, I've been smiling.
I like it a lot. That's awesome. I'm showing it's 2 minutes and 23 seconds now.
About 2:28.
Bro, I'm showing 2:29 and 2:30 is what I'm showing.
There you go. You're always ahead of me. You know that?
That's what
I
she
realize
said.
you're always ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad got a one. It's called one-upsmanship, is what they call that in technical terms.
I've never heard of that one.
That's it's in quantum mechanics theory. It's part of quantum mechanics. Whoa, that car's really going fast.
Oh yeah, trying to get home.
Yeah, nice long day, I tell you. Right, very good. So how may I serve you today, David?
Yeah. So like I said before, I want to give you a call and see if you're interested in any additional capital for your business.
Oh yeah, I'm all down with the additional capital. I love it.
Are you though?
I'm pretty down with it. I'd be up with it too. See, if I'm down with it, that means I'm a little bit depressed. But if I'm up with it, then that means that it's all good in the neighborhood. So I'm up to it. I'm up to it. Now what the heck was that? That was a strange sound.
I'm trying to park.
That's just weird. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very annoying. It bothers me a lot also.
No, it doesn't bother me. It's just.
No, it bothers me, but like I said, as long as I'm on the phone with you, I'm good.
Right, very good. All right. Nice. Tasty stuff.
Back to the conversation. So, you have a business that we can help?
Yeah, I would love to get the capital. Yes, indeed. Now, hold on one second. This might be my lawyer. I got to check in with him just to make sure that I'm legally up in the up and up here. Hello? Hello? Tell the people behind you to be quiet, whoever this is on the other line. Not David. You're the other person, the guy from India. Hello? Looks like the Indian or the I think he's Pakistani. Sounds like he's from Lahore, Pakistan. But I guess it wasn't my lawyer after all.
What do you have a lawyer for?
Well, sometimes I just want to make sure I have what's called lawsuit derangement syndrome. It's a LDS. It doesn't stand for the Latter-day Saints either. It's lawsuit derangement syndrome, not Latter-day Saints. So I have this constant fear of getting litigation against me. So I want to make sure that I cover myself legally.
I hear that.
Yeah. So, it's a normal thing. It's a pretty normal.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I'm a completely normal person. I have to make sure that you understand that I'm of sound mind, which means that I hear music in my head, and that creates sounds.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, so let's start. I'm saying you have a business? How much you have a business?
Yeah. If I didn't have a business, I wouldn't be getting these calls, would I?
Right. I'm just trying to do the basics over here.
Right. Yeah. You can check that one off the list. We've established now that I have a legit, and it's a completely legitimate business. I mean, it's
What do you do?
it's too legit to quit. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. What do you do for a living?
Well, I run a business. I own a business, and I operate it, and I make sure that the wheels. I grease the wheels to make sure it keeps spinning around and round like a record.
WD-40 like?
Well, not WD-40. It's a garage door lubricant for garage doors. That's better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the garage door lubricants are much more better. It's not KY jelly either, just so you understand.
Right.
Yeah. So it's all good in the neighborhood.
What does your business do? What do you do for your business?
Well, we do manufacturing. We have a new initiative we want to take out with the business. We want to be able to provide safety and health for our clientele. If we're going to bring back fidget spinners, we're going to make fidget spinners great again. And we're going to be manufacturing those and coat them with, wait for it.
Wow. That's a nice idea.
Yeah, but you know what we're going to coat it for? Coat it with?
No.
Wait for it. Silver. Powder coat it with silver. Because silver's antimicrobial. And fidget spinners are very tactile things, which means that people touch them a lot. They're really touchy-feely. So we're going to have a powder-coated silver fidget spinner.
Expensive, no?
No, because powder coating is a very thin layer of silver, but we're going to need the silver, and silver is trading about $51 an ounce. So we need to procure the silver. We like to buy it on the dip, so we're kind of waiting for it for the price to go down a little bit. If we can get it under $34 an ounce, I think we might be able to squeeze out a buy. And my friends at J.P. Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America, I've got friends that work in the trading desks, and they can probably put out some high-frequency trades on about 2 a.m. overnight in the Asian markets to just Mr. Slammy down that price, and then we'll get those things rolling. But I wanted to make sure I can secure the funding first, and then we'll make sure that What's that?
How much are you looking for to get?
I would like to get 120,000 smackers for that, and you haven't even asked me how much I earn per month either. But that's what I want to get. I'm hoping maybe your next question.
My next question.
Nice. It's almost like I could read your mind.
I'm doing check. Yep. I'm doing check over here.
Yeah.
That's my next question. So how much are you doing in monthly revenue?
$98K, or in layman's terms, $98,000.
Wow. You're really a good guy. I'm not kidding. I like talking to you right now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I know all the answers to all the questions people ask me, especially the personal ones. Do you want to know why that is?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. If this job doesn't work out for me, can I work for you?
You sure can. We have 3 openings right now. We need some machinists to kind of machine out the actual fidget spinners, which are going to be made of stainless brass. Then we're going to coat them with the silver, but we need to get those things. We need a couple of machiners to get that thing rolling. So, are you good with CNC machines?
Not really, but.
Well, we can train you on that. We also have a CNC music factory specialist we're looking for as well. So, yeah.
Right. I'll keep that in mind.
All right, good.
Okay, so back to the conversation. So you're doing
Our pay is
98,000
pretty good too. We're it only costs you $18 a month to work for me. We do we have a pension plan where all the money that goes in the pension plan will get funneled through a Cayman Islands account, and then back through the Maldives, and slip its way back through here, so we can kind of clean it up, that money, launder it a little bit, and then come back here. It's all in the up and up, not the down.
I hear that. Wow, that's a good one. How many employees do you have?
17. We're looking for it. We want to get up to speed. We got 17 now, but we really need 20 is what we need.
Right. If I do hear someone wanting to work for machines, I'll definitely give you a call.
But there is one policy I have. I mean, the work environment is very loose. It's very, laid back. It's cool. But we do not want anybody raging against us.
Right.
Especially the equipment there. We don't want anybody raging against any of the equipment that's on the floor there. You understand? These machines are very sensitive, and it's almost the way they act. It's almost like they have feelings, and if you do get very angry against them, they will not perform up to speed. In fact, they have been known to create a hazardous situation there on the floor there if you rage against them. So just so you understand that, just a word. If you know any friends that are wanting to, just make sure they don't get angry at the machines. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Keep that in mind.
You might want to make a note of that, a physical note, not a mental note. You might want to write that down. It's very important because they're going to have to.
Yeah, we'll write that down.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know when you get a pen and paper handy.
Oh, it's on my phone. I like
yeah, but there's something about when you actually physically put pen to paper that commits it to memory more than just typing it on a blank document on your phone.
I just don't have a pen and paper with me.
Okay, can you go by Office Max or Staples and grab one quick? How close are you to one of those?
Not that close. Actually, I'm stuck in traffic right now.
Doesn't sound like your car's running anymore.
Oh, it is.
I don't.
Actually, in a stand.
Can you roll the window down? I want to hear the traffic.
Sure. Oh, wait, wrong window.
Yeah, hit the one on the driver's side. Put the phone out. Can you stick the phone outside of the window, please?
Yan Bluetooth.
Yangutu, what language is that? Benchod markelode chutia benchod markelode. Kandu. All right, David. Let's do this. I've got it down. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. I'm going to have one too. Let's reconvene on Friday at 6:15 p.m. Eastern time. And in the meantime, between now and then, you write down what I told you to write down, which is what?
So before I do that, the thing is, I'm not gonna be able to call you on Friday.
It's okay. I've already talked to your rabbi. He said it's cool. He says it's all right.
No, I'm actually gonna be in Florida.
That's all right. You can call me from Florida. Florida has phone service down there. I checked. I just checked on that before we got on the phone. Actually, apparently they have phone service pretty much through the whole state except for the middle of the Everglades.
Right. So the thing is, what I like to do is when I'm on vacation, I like to disconnect, be with the family, and disconnect, and be.
Well, I almost feel like you and I are part of family. Let's you and I connect on a Friday at 6:15 p.m. Eastern time from sunny, warm Florida, and let's just have a conversation. You know what I mean? Let's just. I want to make you smile. In fact, I'll make your whole family smile. In fact, if you can commit to call me on Friday, I will sing you a song for the entire family, even if it's 10 people in the family. But if it's 15 or more, I can't do it. The hard stop is at 15. Okay. Do we have a deal?
So wait, can I ask you? Yes, we do have a deal, but can I ask you a couple more questions.
Okay, only 2 more because I got to go now, okay?
Okay, fine. Let's do this quick. So, do you have any other loans out?
No other loans. I would only be doing a loan with you. You're the only one.
Okay, great. So, is it possible, last question, is it possible you can fill out an application so we can...
It is possible. That is a possibility. I am actually, believe it or not, I'm literate. I can read and I can write. So I can do that. But let us discuss that further on Friday at 6:15. Gather the family around. We'll have a song. We won't sing Kumbaya, but we will have a lot of fun, okay?
Okay, great.
I trust you, David. I trust that you're going to call me at 6:15 Friday, Eastern time, okay?
I'll make a note.
All right, make a note. Make an actual physical note. All right, thank you.
I will do.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
All right. Very good. All right, let's get back. Where were we? Let's see. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, and by the way, Tony is here, and I apologize for the flow of the scammer calls. I wanted to thank North Star Stacker for his super chat and 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships, and Steve LaPointe, thank you again. So that's 13 push-ups I need to do for you guys. 13. We're going to do it right now. Thank you so much. I can write a little bit of cursive, but I forgot how to write a Q in cursive. Is the Q that is shaped like a 2? I'm not sure, but anyways, I forget how to write a Q in cursive. But I know how to write, let's see here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Getting the blood flowing today. Thank you again so much, North Star Stacker. I appreciate that so much. And thank you, Steve LaPointe. Appreciate you guys so much. All right. Let's see here. All right, where are we at? Let's get over here, too. Hicktown. Copper gets rusty. Actually, copper does not rust. It will oxidize, but I don't think it rusts. Only iron rust. All right, Gold Trader. All right, he must have looked at an older post here, but I am live streaming tonight. He says it traded today at 50.05, but has not broken $50 and stayed above 50. It's 49.75 last trade. The $1 million question is, will we break above $50, close above $50, and then head back to test all-time highs? Time will tell. Well, so far, Gold Trader, it is hanging up there. It is at $51 now and change. And but you're right. If we need to hold this price for a while in order for it to really hold true. And in fact, I'm looking here. It's 51.34 right now. So yes, indeed. All right. By the way, channel sponsor is Summit Metals. Check them out. And if you go to the website and you're brand new to their website and you place an order, tell them that Uncle Sal sent you. And also, you can look over here. And if you click on other accessories or highlight over it, you can see Summit Starter Packs. If you click Summit Starter Packs, you can get Gold Gram Starter Pack and Wallet for a good price there. And you can get this here. You can get a 5-ounce silver for melt price. But that price will be reflected after you put in the code there. When you click on that, it's a generic starter pack, only 1 per customer. So there that is. All right, very good. All right, so check out Summit Metals when you get a chance. Link is in the description below. So, all right, very good. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see here. We've got this from Matthew Gardulot, 8251. Says this here. Says, as a silver trader since 2012, I can tell you the key is patience and discipline. That's right. Having silver won't make you a millionaire, but it will protect your wealth and gain some upside financial security. Similar as a blue chip stock, but it's tangible, trustworthy, and have floor. Also, it's important to see the big picture. Silver being used for thousands of years. Chinese TLs and Pizarro looting an Incan empire. Just be patient, discipline, and you will gain in the long term. That's exactly right. A very good point. Cannot be said enough. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Let us press forward, shall we? see, we've got here. We've got who can make you your whole week. Indeed, this video was informative, educational, and insightful. Always look forward to your research. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to say. You guys are awesome. And let's see here. Nathan Brisson, I thought we'd see $50 silver by the end of the week. But if you ask by 5 a.m. Monday, I would say no. Dang, yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast it's shot up there. You're right. Indeed, you are exactly right. Let's see here. And we've got this from Robert Gill. Survey was right. Monday morning silver was 8:13 a.m., 50:06. That's right. And very, very quickly it came through. That's right. And let's see here. Let's do some of these here. Appreciate all of these comments. You guys are awesome. And Michael says, by this time next year, we'll wish we had bought when silver was under 50 last week. Yeah, it very well could be the case. It very well. Most everybody is bullish on silver overall, even to the tune of over $60. And see here, very good. All right, and let's see here. Let's press forward here. We've got Count Donkula with some algorithmic emoticons on this video from yesterday. And I appreciate that so very, very much. And let's see here. We've got Big MCG says, was over 50 this morning already from yesterday. I should have made my first purchase a bit larger last week. I know, hindsight's 20/20, but hey, that's okay. You made some. You're not behind the 8 ball, that's for sure. You've made it there. All right, December will be a month to remember. Yeah, very well could be, Bonnie Laughlin. It very well could be a month to remember. Frank Rizzo. All right, yes, the price suppression, 100% there is. I just like to see some proof of it. There's circumstantial evidence that it's there, but not hard, fast proof. Let's see here. Nice silver run up last night. Yes, indeed. Marks will slap it down by Friday. It could happen too, but so far it's not happened yet. But if we can see a close above that on Friday, I think it'd be very interesting to see. Quahog Stacker, thank you, Sal, for the latest information and news. You're on it. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, Quahog Stacker. Appreciate you very, very much. And Maria here says this yesterday as we moving through these pretty quickly here. Thank Freedom Stacker. Good to see you, brother. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. We love Freedom Stacker. Good to see you, brother. All right. It says, missed the show yesterday. I was tired. They changed the clock a few weeks ago, but I hope I will be on a Tuesday. Yes, I do keep an eye on what's going on. What is happening is what I expected anyway. Hold on to what you got. The idea of a mortgage for 70 years seems a bit unsafe. Well, it's 50 years, but still. The housing market people have to come up with more creative ideas, such as collective buying or sharing in the investment. Collective buying to make that work. Yeah, that's probably going to be, if you're having a mortgage, you want to own something. You don't want to be pinned to some other entity. But anyways, let's see here. Kookaburra Man debating, is it worth it to be running for governor next year to see if the American dream will be alive? Or is it about the money? Too much hate around. It's not even worth it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep, it's all these races. They're even getting very, very political, even at the school board level. Very, very competitive and a lot going on. So it seems like no matter what office you run for, you're going to be a target, that's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Moving on. Your strive is allow you to succeed. No one does it like you say. Oh, thank you, Littlefoot. I appreciate that, my friend. You do a good job on your channel, too. Check out Littlefoot Silver. He's got Diamond Fist there. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you, Chuck and Plot. I'll have to check that video out. Thank you. Appreciate that. He's a good guy. I like Silver Seeker. And Wicked Sticky Flowers. I'm not an expert, but this sideways trend seems really good to me. You don't want a huge jump, I don't think. I like the slow and steady growth. I really don't think slow, but I guess others do. Yes. Yep, exactly right. You sure do. Thank you, Dakini Woman. Appreciate it. And we've got this here. No matter how free we feel owning gold and silver, we are still slaves of the market, dealers, and refineries. Yes, exactly. Yep. But the thing is That's true. We are, but once we have the gold and silver in our hand, there's power in that. They cannot manipulate that for sure. Indeed, that's right, exactly. And thank you, J. Melise, for posting a link to Littlefoot's channel. If you do go to Littlefoot's channel, tell him Uncle Sal sent you. All right. Oh, yeah, let's see here. Run for the president of Target. That's right, Bill 457. Exactly. They don't get a target on your back because you'll be wearing a t-shirt that has a target on it, right? All right. You guys are great. Glad you're here tonight. And let's see here. We got Adrian Manley on this video here. Let's get over here. He says, are gold backs worth it, and are they store of value? Understand that they do have gold infused in them. If gold goes to 10,000 and a 2,000 gold back wouldn't make it worth $5. Good for smaller purchases. Also, doesn't matter which state. This sound interesting. Can anybody advise me? I wish Salivate would talk about these. Well, Adrian, I hope you listen to this response, because I've got over 8,300 videos on my channel. And if you go to my channel like this and you hit the little search function over here, it's a little search bar right there. Type in goldback, and you will see what pops up. A lot of videos on goldbacks. So check it out. Type goldbacks or goldback, either one, and you'll see videos pop up on it. Just scroll through there and see. And so yes, indeed. And thank you that. Look at this. Kookaburra Man has sent 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Kookaburra Man. Very kind of you indeed. Let's try gold backs and see what pops up here. Type in gold backs. There you go. So there you go. So yes, so check that out if you get a chance. Let's do 5 push-ups for Kookaburra Man. If you receive one of those from Kookaburra Man, give him a warm thank you. It's very nice of him to do that. We don't get those as often these days, so it really means a lot. Thank you, Kookaburra Man. Let's do it right now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Kookaburra Man. Appreciate that. He's been very kind also watching a lot of the older videos as well. So appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. Very, very good. All right. What do you have here? We've got George Bridge. Government is opening back up. Should be a good day for stocks. Yes. And I don't know if it's going to happen Thursday or tomorrow or next week or what have you. All right. We've got Aaron Wildman. See what he's got to say here. With this. Oh, wow. Bareback and 3 videos appear. Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty wild. You never know when those pop up. We used to play a game with that, too, where people could put in search terms. We haven't done that in a while, but anyways. So, Aaron, are you saying about 8 minutes into your video about India and the fundamentals of we are in a bull market? I'm willing to bet my financial future for how much I've loaded up on silver in the past few years that, yes, prices are not coming down. Forget the rest of the world. If America has 350 million people, every man, woman, and child in the small market, the silver market truly is, compared to that to India, a population of over 1 billion people. As we've learned the prior weeks and months, this 400-to-1 leverage paper to physical market, 5 years of yearly silver deficits, you can only manipulate for so long before it's gone. I really believe that just like the death of our dollar, $50 silver is the new 20. In the next few months and years, a triple-digit silver will be the new normal. And I understand where you're going with that because of those fundamentals. However, do not underestimate even natural market forces that could cause it to go down some. I've been in this market a long time, and I've been paying attention to the prices a long time. Nothing surprises me anymore. But one thing that does not surprise me is what would surprise me if we just see it continually go up and up and up, even with little dips and things like that. But anyways, but we'll see. So, but be prepared. In fact, I would be prepared for a consolidation period. And that's what I'm trying to prepare when I talk about the bull market and the big runs up, that we're going to see it probably consolidate and for a while before it goes back up again. But we'll see. But I think over the long course of time, it's going to preserve our wealth for sure. All right, let's see here. Very good. And Greg Ziegler says, on the U.S. debt clock, silver in 5 years is shown to be $1,555 an ounce. Gold at the same clock as $12,572. How do you explain this? Well, I've also done a video, have a whole video series on that called The Debt Clock and Silver. If you go to my channel and you look at the playlist, I've not done one in a little while, but The Debt Clock and Silver is here. I've got a debt right here. Debt Clock and Silver. Check that playlist out there. I talk about all of that there. Probably be doing another video. He must be new to the channel, but anyways, done a lot of videos on that topic. And let's see here. Finn Swede, stacking metals has been a life-changing decision for me, and I have Sal on his channel to thank for a lot of the things I've learned along the way and continue to learn. Well, Finn Swede, this means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Comments like this is what keeps me going, and I really appreciate your kind words there. It means a lot to me. I'm honored and humbled. Very much appreciate that. All right. Very good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, due diligence and everything. That's right. We want due diligence for sure. We need due diligence for anything, including buying precious metals. That's for sure. And let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. I think we answered a very similar comment that he posted earlier here. John says, I had to sell a kilo to fix my Jeep on Saturday. I'm sorry to hear that. They still won't take sterling at refineries, and I don't even ask about 90% junk. I guess I have about 50 pounds of worthless scrap at this point. No, you do not. It's just at this point in time, the market has shifted and changed because not all silver is the same. But hold on to it. That's the one thing that's going to force you to have diamond fists in that case. It is not worthless. Hang in there. And I'm sorry you had to sell a kilo to fix your Jeep. I would encourage you, John, if you can, by all measure, to try to get yourself a stockpile of cash so that you don't have to liquidate your silver. Yes, well, that's true. Well, I guess there's three things that keep me going. The first two are hookers and blow, and the third thing is your great comments and your encouraging words. So in that order, priorities are everything, and the hookers and blow are indeed priorities. They trump everything. That's right, especially the hookers part. Because I like to go fishing, that's why. So when I go fishing, I take a hook out and I blow on it. On the hook. That's what gets me the fish. So yes, I do have a drink. Drink it. It is coffee. I've been slurping it. I've not really made much attention to it, but I'm going to do it now in stereo just for gits and shiggles. Here we go. All right. We use those hooks to hook a fish, so they're called hookers. So, yeah, that's right. CCT had no idea I was an angler, but indeed I am. He also knows my secret for catching fish, to blow on the hook. That's right. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Yesterday's hero says a new all-time high is coming for silver in 2026. The GSR will move lower if government needs silver for AI. Could be. I don't rule it out. I do not rule it out. I got a notification that I'm going live. Why would I get a notification that I'm going live? I don't understand. Anyways, let's see here. TR Dutch, I started buying mostly 5 and a few 10-ounce bars this year. I'm feeling like having some chunks is a smart addition to the stack. Yes, indeed. I think it is a good idea to have a variety of stuff. That's right. Hookers are a necessity in this life. Exactly. There you go. And let's see here. We've got the Granddaddy Purple on this video that I posted yesterday. It says this: every ounce you stack and take off the market is one less ounce they can manipulate because you hold it, and they don't keep buying and crash a paper game. It's going to come to an end in April of 2026 when BRICS nations go on the Silver Standard 2.0 and crush the Western nations' paper manipulation game. Well, the Granddaddy Purple, I agree with everything you said except for the BRICS nations going on a Silver Standard. That was exaggerated based off of what the Central Bank of India has said to the commercial banks to allow silver to be used as collateral at a 1-to-10 ratio with gold. It does not mean that they're monetizing silver, and it does not mean that silver is going to be in a standard. All right. I think people are reading too much into that. I actually posted a video about that, explaining what that was about. Ben Worlock. Silver is building a base out of a diamond between 48 and 50. I'm waiting patiently for the next big rise. All right. Waiting patiently. There you go. Patriarchal Reign says here on this video the following. When it comes to silver, you are the most prolific and steady producer of content on YouTube. Thank you for all your hard work, SM. Thank you, Patriarchal Reign. I'm very honored and humbled, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Very kind words. I try my best, and I appreciate those of you who do take the time to watch weekly or daily. I know I do a lot of content here, and I know your time is valuable too, so it means a lot to me that you're watching. Angel Eyes is here. Good to see Angel Eyes. Welcome. 3D Woodworks. There's always another ounce of silver waiting for me to pick up, even 90%. Put a smile on my face. Amen. That's the kind of silver to get right now at a good deal for sure. Yes, indeed. Algorithm from Bill Arrington. Thank you very much. We've got Chris Koch says here, when silver hits triple digits, let me know, and I'm in it for the long haul. The 1%, I'm told. There you go. All right. Well, we'll let you know here. That's for sure. Bullion says, let's go. There you go. We're going to go. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yes, indeed. The Finnacle says the wealthiest people in the U.S. per capita are Indians. I don't think that's true. Unless you're really averaging it out by the wealthiest. But even though I think there's more wealthy Americans than there are, yeah, I don't think that's true. I've never heard that before. All right, let's see here. Good to see Dextral Sword is here. Good to see you. That's here. Nene is here. Good to see Nene. Thank you so much, Nene. I appreciate that. Good to see you, by the way. We're back over 50. That's right, Astro Club. We are indeed. We're getting through these comments. We're getting into today's here soon. Bill 457. Canada just came up with a 5-ounce maple. That's right. And I heard about that, Bill 457. I think somebody sent me, I think maybe it was you that sent me a link to that. And I think that's pretty cool, although they've had a 10-ounce maple leaf for a number of years now. A 10-ounce super maple leaf for a number of years. Crazy. All right. Where are we at? Pep Leather Lab here. Pep Leather Lab says this. Let's get over to this. It says here, getting too hot. Time to douse the flame by suffocating it with paper contracts. Tech and defense companies refuse to pay those prices for essential material. I disagree. Especially defense companies will pay whatever price it is. There's all government money. They can just they can spend it like crazy. Let's see here. Jenny, there's only one ad you should get at the very beginning. But there's no other ad you should see in the live stream. That's right. Actually, technically, the Perth Mint has the world's largest coin. That is the gold coin. Yep, that's the Perth Mint that has that. Anyways, let's see here. Problem is the Fed conjures up $1 billion in cash per month, pushing currency value down. It's just an oxymoronic situation. They're both arsonist and firefighter, trying to do both at once. Yep, that's true. Good analogy on that. And let's see here. Antler Jam says, due to his voice, I picture Sal as a guy on the Red Green Show. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. Thank you. And let's see here. Okay, let's see if we can do this, guys. As these clickbait titles are so old, rarely I'm shocked or surprised by what several other YouTubers say daily, using words designed to get clicks. You should realize at some point that everyone is saying these videos have urgent news or get numb to it. When I see shocked or shocking, I expect to get shocked. It takes a lot to shock me. It sounds like you have a low shock threshold. Makes me skip sometimes because there's usually one minor point and you ramble for the other 15 minutes. It's like you want to make 2 videos a day and struggle to find a good topic. Well, it's very easy to find. Sometimes I do struggle. It's very easy to find stuff now. And if you saw what I talked about here, it did shock me. And the thing is you didn't even reference anything I said in the video. The people that accuse me of clickbait, they never do address the subject of the video. Never, ever do. And so anyways, he says here, I look forward to those videos that have actual useful or entertaining information. Well, you didn't watch this video. I dropped likes on those videos. Yesterday you discussed confusion about something and said so about 15 times in the course of video. After the 8th time was like profound. I get it, you're confused. So anyways, all right, well, developer, you don't have to watch. That's really what it boils down to. If you don't like what I do here, you don't have to watch. In fact, I've never seen you before. I've never seen you make a comment before. If so, it's not been very memorable. You spend all this time writing stuff and you didn't address what you didn't find useful in the video because you didn't watch it. I do have to come up with click-friendly titles. I have to come up with click-friendly titles or else people aren't going to watch the videos. But they're never clickbait because I always talk about what it is that's shocking or is profound or whatever buzzword you want to use. But guess what? People are watching. It's working, and people are finding value in it. I'm getting a lot more thumbs up than I do thumbs down. So developer, you don't like what I do here, you don't have to watch. In fact, any successful YouTube channel is going to use the language that I'm using. I had to learn this the hard way, by the way, but I stand by every single title I do on every single video, and it's one of those things where you don't have to watch. And I got to try to remember these. I wish we could filter these comments by the user. I'd love to see what this guy has said in the past, if he said anything, but I can't find any older comments that he's did. You used to be able to do that. You can't do that anymore. But anyways. All right. Devin S. Music. Silver over $50 again. Oh, yeah. That's right. Pretty wild. Pretty cool. All right. And let's see here. We've got this from a Trucking Prepper. Most trusted PM channel for me. Sal has been in the PM game a long time. Well, thank you. Stacking Prepper, I appreciate that. See, he gets it, and I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. All right. And Bicentennial Baby. The market is so manipulated, silver should be higher. The market has played with the price so long. We come to accept the manipulation. When will it change? The only positive that I see is that I can still buy silver relatively cheaply, yes. Especially constitutional silver, for sure. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. And... Let's see here. Very, very good. And let's see what we've got here moving. With this, we've got DYLWES. Don't trust people who throw cow crap at each other for fun. Diwali. Yes, indeed. I've heard it called Diwala too, but yes. All right, let's see. CCT. Here's a slurp for the silver. You just reminded me about some Indian silver I have in the deep stack. Not coins enough, but a vintage condiment scent. Wow, interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen those. Yes, indeed. Salt pepper shakers, if I'm not mistaken. Crusty white bread with an algorithm in there. Thank you so much. And let's see here. Jeff Colney says, inflation price of silver is $168. I'm not selling until I need it till it hits $350. All right. All right, there you go. All right, let's see here. And there we go. We got this. Hope you fellas get to buying the dip. Silver to $60 by Christmas. All right, we'll see if it happens. $9 away from it now. Cynthia Carmen. Trapaholics. Damn, son, where'd you find that silver? Oh, man. Various different places over the years. Yes, indeed. Silver is the old and the new Bitcoin. Okay. Very good. And Peapod, beautiful pieces. Some can view vicariously, if nothing else. Here you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Pamela Rice. Thank you so much. And Dreammore. And it says, first ever Canadian 5-ounce silver maple introduced today. It's 2026, available at one place. Just order one. You got to get one to your stack. It'll be less glorious than mine. Oh, yeah. And yeah, people are making a big deal out of that. I mean, that's fine. But they have 10-ounce maples, too. I still want to get a 10-ounce maple, actually. I like to get one of those things. All right. Gordon Clee, silver naysayers are the same people that believed in peak oil. Peak oil was wrong. Peak silver is most likely the truth. All right. Well, we don't know for sure. In fact, if that discovery in Poland comes out to be true, then we're in a world of hurt. But we'll see. It's not really been. I've haven't heard anything more about that lately. But it's going to take a while to get that silver out of the ground. But anyways, India is big into bars and building businesses with the construction. It will be even bigger importance next year. There you go. That's right. Yep, I think so. We'll see what happens. Oh, let's see here. Let's slurp our way to the next comment here. Let's see here. Silver back over 50. So excited. Yes, indeed. I am too. And get through these comments here. Even sterling silver will be worth its net weight. Yes, indeed, it will in time. And Rusty Rabbit, oh my gosh, silver will skyrocket to 53, 55 by 2026. Heartbeat still. That is sarcasm. I recognize it. Although it kind of fell flat since it's already went above that earlier this last month. Paula Basso, 2189. Let's get over here to make this efficient. He says, I think silver will hold 48.50 through the year end. Barring another supply crisis, Asian markets are keeping it high despite U.S. markets supplying downward pressure. All right. Let's see. Very well could be. See what happens with the supply. Oh, yeah. And let us get to the next comment here and see what we've got. From Part-Time Preppers, said a couple weeks ago that the low will be about 45 bucks, back over 50 now. Yes, pretty wild to see that happen. You're right. And John Knox says silver is going to head lower imminently. It's painting a bear flag. Same for gold. I wouldn't be surprised to see a brutal correction downwards very soon. What we're seeing right now is a bull trap. Well, he said that before the markets open today, but hey, we'll see. Possibly. There's Michael K with us tonight. Good to see Michael K. And let's get over here to this. Make this effective. We can get our... okay, here we go. Carry Taryn, 57.47 per ounce for the new 5-ounce maple. What a way to start the week. Yes, indeed. Sure is. And we got Seven Simpson. Says here... anyone familiar with seasonality is piling up cash for the end of the year drop, then ride the wave from January to April. No need to tune into the Daily Pumpers. They have no idea what they're talking about. You're welcome. All right, well, we'll see. We've seen these seasonality moves surprise us all. I think this year there's not going to be a seasonality factor. We'll see here. Have a good night, Bill Arrington. Thanks for popping in tonight. Appreciate you. All right. We've got Greg Wagner. Always appreciate your channel, especially that metal riff intro. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it, sir. Glad you like that. John Bethia. The waters of the deserts will covering the earth until it drained off or sank below the sands. We and the world is always in a constant flux. Indeed it is. That's right. And D. Tyler Bundrak says here, the LBMA already failed to deliver. The fact nobody reports on it is telling. What would you call 6 to 8 weeks delay for delivery, remember? Yes, there's a delay. I don't know that I heard that they failed to deliver, just a long delay. I haven't seen her tonight. I think she was here Sunday, though. Kookaburra Man. Let's see here. And let's see here. Watching this as silver is up $2.06. Yes, it's moved up pretty dramatically. Indeed, it has. Back up over 50 at noon today. Oh, yeah. I think we're almost done with these comments here. We're getting ready to sunset on them here in a minute. Gold silver ratio will collapse back to medieval times soon. All right, interesting. We shall see if it happens. Anthony Alba says here. Let me get over here. He says the silver and gold holds much more importance to those in India by far, whereas only about a trickling 3 to 5% Americans are investing in silver. Yeah, and I've heard numbers up to 11% in America, but I don't believe that. But yes, indeed. In fact, I would be surprised if it was 3%, honestly. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. M. Tremo says, what would be a good starter stack? 100 ounces? 1 ounce. Honestly, even 1 silver dime or 2 silver dimes would be a good start. That would be a good starter stack. Just 2 coins put together gives you a stack of silver. Indeed. That's exactly right. Or get yourself a little dime bag. Yes, indeed. Actually, I got at a good deal from somebody an MS-62 1923 peace dollar for $35. Is that a good deal or no? Let me know in the comments. PCGS MS-62 peace dollar for $35. Do you think that's a good deal? Let's see here. Thank you. If you know, you know. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, sir. Welcome. Good to see you. Let's see. All right. We've got Anton Carey says, Anton Carey, it seems to me they pump up the price just a touch to get worried to sell. We will see how soon the refineries are open for business. Yep, it'll be very interesting to see. Witching hour for CCT. All right, thank you, sir. All right, thank you, JML Ace. Appreciate that. All right, I needed some validation on that for that peace dollar I got. All right, let's see here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night, CCT. Thank you. Mark Hazley. In fact, we got to move to today's videos here. After this, we're going to scroll up to today's videos. It just seems crazy that we're still doing yesterday's videos. This is the reason I went back into silver miners is that the people of India did not sell off their silver stores when it hit $50, started buying with even more commitment than in years past. All avenues of silver demand seem to be on track to not lessen at least for the last 2 years, and that, my friends, might mean an end to UK manipulation and collapse of silver riggers. Time will tell, but I'm bullish on silver for the next several years due to the mining ratio of 7-to-1 or 8-to-1 for silver and roughly twice industrial demand for mining output. So, all right, there you go. All right, we shall see. Yeah, they're buying it up there in India. Okay, let's see here. Let's get over here. Okay, from this morning's videos. Maria, I have to say thanks, Sal, and community keeps me motivated, and for that, I am so thankful. I see silver moving and very steadily. Yes, indeed it is. Thank you on my video from this morning. Joe Smith, who will buy your 55K gold? Your local coin shop can't even afford to buy your silver when it goes up a few dollars in price. Well, that really wasn't the point of the video, and I'm not saying that it's going to be that. It's what it would be valued at. There is a difference, but anyways. Let's see here. We've got Noah Hanlon. Hey, Uncle Sal, I have a question for you. Let me do this. Put that there. He's got a question. I've been thinking about buying some junk silver. What do you recommend I start with? Mercury dimes. If you can go to your local coin shop and find some Mercury dimes or Winged Liberty dimes, you'll love them. They're beautiful. They're unmistakable. They can't be confused with anything. And they're cheap. Yes, indeed, cheap. I would start with that. That's a good way to start. But really, honestly, any constitutional silver is probably good. But I would pick through it, whatever you got. Silver Ice is here. Thank you. Yeah, we got it. Paul was right. Now we're sitting at $51. Diamond fists, though. Silver Ice, diamond fists. We got to do the diamond fist, not the diamond hands. We take it a step further with diamond fist here. This is the diamond fist nation. The Salivation Nation is a diamond fist nation. We're diamond fisters. All right, Four Wheels from Rob. That's a beautiful site. Thanks for keeping us up to date with market conditions, Sal. With so much happening, it can be difficult to keep up with so many countries and central bank buying up so much gold without a revaluation benefit as well. Yes, indeed. Wouldn't a revaluation benefit them as well? And some of them actually have done that, but it's not been quite as beneficial to them. I think largely because they don't have strong currencies compared to others out there. But yes, indeed. There we go. We got Jose Purdy here says this. The following. In less than 100 years, the price of gold has increased by 19,810%. While technically this is not considered to be hyperinflation due to the amount of time it has taken, yet when you're looking at the dollar as a store of wealth, even in the short term, the percentage increase should be a reminder that the dollar is not. All right. Yep, that's right. Exactly. The dollar is not a healthy store of value. You're bleeding out when you store dollars. And obviously, I'm telling people to hold dollars. If you can put them in a money market or something that will stop the bleeding or slow it down, but always have dollars on hand in case of an emergency, so that you don't have to liquidate your silver and gold. All right. All right, very cool. All right, thank you, Silver Heist. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you. Somebody else told me about that today. I need to check it out. I heard it was in his latest video, but thank you. Mr. Spooky, if we hit 55K for gold, then we have big problems on our hands. That's when the firearm stack comes into play. All right. Thank you. Ed says, this may sound strange, but you totally strike me as a guy that would reference the Gobi Desert over the Sahara Desert or the Kalahari Desert. Keep chewing those cigars. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. I actually have no preference. Every LCS I went through, you get what they give you. They do not let you look around for slicks or not. Wow. They should let you look through them. And that's too bad that they don't. I would never shop at a coin shop that would not let me pick through the constitutional silver. I'm picky that way. That's why I pick through it. I cherry pick it. And they don't mind it at all. My local coin shop does. And they do it for other people too as well. At least the one that I frequent more recently. All right, let's see here. Abdiver says this. That's a beautiful collection you have there from different countries. If gold ever goes at that price, we will all be kicking ourselves over why we didn't buy it when it was cheap at $4,000. Also, I wonder where silver would be at that price. Yeah, good question. Although it's interesting. The 55, the revaluation. Remember, it's the book price. It does not necessarily mean the spot price would be that. Just so you understand. Let's see here. Sham, you get your earwax and all those coins too. Yes, that's not fun. Tan Man, Summit is about $20 cheaper than APMEX on Gold Buffaloes. Wow. That's good. Nice. Yeah. Sometimes you can get them. I mean, there's going to be times where they're going to be higher. Other times they'll be lower. But I think the one thing that I'm hearing more and more people say that they like their customer service, and even some of and the prices are competitive on many products. And I think that goes a long way. I really do. But thank you so much. All right, F37 Metal. Good, great video and interesting info. Thank you so much, sir. And Alien says here, Trump is one slide Teflon Don. Just look at the Oval Office and the People's House and you will see the gold. That's right. And it is actual gilded 24 karat gold. And let's see here. Richard Metcalf is a bit confused. We want to hopefully clear the confusion here for him. I see videos of people lined up to buy in Australia and other countries, but not here in the U.S. Is this because of our financial situation, or are Americans just late to the party, which is typical? Well, I think it's a little bit of both. And I also think that you are seeing, I know just anecdotally, I'm hearing from other shops and some of the ones I visit that there are a lot of people buying now. more people. So they've been pretty busy, for sure. They have been busy. All right. Yes, indeed. Silver Newt. I took the plunge and just picked up a Salivate Metal 2-ounce round. I need silver to take off. Now the premium was stiff. Yes, indeed it was. I cannot defend those premiums. My premium on those are 50 cents per ounce. But things have changed with how they're procured. So there is that. And so I think that once these sell out, I don't know that any more can be gotten. We just have to see. I've got to negotiate through 2 different parties now to make it happen. And so this may be the end of the Salivate Metal round. I don't know for sure, but if you do want one, you can get them at Summit Metals now. I don't think they're available anywhere else anymore. They won't be available anywhere else anymore for sure. Summit Metals may be able, but I have to do some finagling to make that work for the future. But anyways. Noah Allen. Hey, Sal, I have a question for you. I've been thinking about getting some junk silver. What would you recommend? I think I answered this already from you, but Mercury Dimes is a good way to start if you're on a limited budget. Winged Liberty Dimes. Farmer Bob, I was kind of hoping you would drop more. It would drop more so I can keep stacking. I'm in it for the long haul, leaving everything to our daughters. I'll never cash in. All right, very good. Well, I think at that point, then, you buy at your own pace, your own budget, and just get it and put it away. I think if you're buying it to pass on to the next generation, in some ways it really doesn't matter what the price is to a degree, and because you're not going to liquidate in your lifetime, you're going to pass it on. It's going to be pure profit for your daughters. So the only issue with price is how much you can get with the money you have in that scenario. All right. Jesse J Studios. Hope everybody took advantage of the pullback and bought as they could. I'm now ready for long, strong upward climbs and smaller pullbacks. It could happen. I'm not ruling that out. Michael K, the great Michael K, is here. And he says this. God bless all of our veterans today and everybody. Thank you for your service. Yes, amen. That's right. And I should have mentioned it in the video, but I'm definitely mentioning it now. And I did at the beginning of this for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's see here. A numbered special edition. Yeah, Salivate Metal round. I don't know how that could work. There's no space even to put a number on them because there's a lot of design material on them. So I don't know how that could work. All right. Let's see here. The Granddaddy Purple holding up for 1,000 plus. It's going to happen. Paper traders will get fleeced. See what happens. It'll be fascinating to see how it goes. It's already been a fascinating year already. Jeff Gates, 8080, says this. Hello, fellow stackers. Much love. May the odds always be in your favor. That's right. When we have silver and hold on to it for a long period of time, we're doing all right. We are doing okay. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Very good. It's getting into near the bottom of the coffee here. Oh, yeah. Mark Roberts, from what I understand, the so-called possible agreement only funds the government through January. That's exactly right. It is only until January. They got through all the silver again. Another shutdown in 75 days could happen. So I don't expect silver to go down at all. All right, and it may not. It's quite possible. There's a fear of another shutdown coming. It may not. Okay, let's see here. Time for the chaser now. Thank you for your service, Greg. All right. All right, let's see here. We got Satin Barbie. What good is it when you can't find any place to sell it to? Silver has become worthless. Well, silver is, people will buy silver. That's for sure. Constitutional silver is a little harder to move right now, but that is a strategy. That means you can take advantage of that and get it for under spot now. So there is that. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So is the government open or closed now? It is still closed. I don't know when they're going to get it to the House to vote it open. It may not happen until tomorrow or Friday or next week. Tomorrow or Thursday, rather, or next week. I've heard Thursday being one day mentioned. Thank you, Chad Wolf. Okay, from Kookaburra Man. He says the following. One of my LCSs went from working 5 days a week to 2. Too many sellers and no buyers. He makes enough money in those 2 days than he ever did in those 5 days. The only downhill is that for every big purchase, he has to send the stuff to his silver and gold supplier and wait 30 to 45 days to get money. Nice video and thumbs up. That's exactly what's happening at one of the local coin shops I frequent as well. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver being added to critical minerals list, triple-digit silver soon. Sorry, I disagree with that. Passport in Paradise, I do not think it's going to have that much of an impact. I do not think it's have that much of an impact, but thank you. All right, let's see here. Hook of Fish says this here. Gold and silver have a very productive last week, and that could be enough to form a bottom to higher, but I still think this is a bull trap. With all the bearish divergence, gold could even hit 42 to 4,300 before the trap is confirmed. We get new highs, and then I'll change my mind if there's follow-through. With that, I haven't made any trades yet. Okay, we'll see. Strategy, looking at the market, seeing what's happening before you make a decision. All right, let's see here. New A Lion. All right, top 10 faves. Nice. Yet is a nice piece there on that one. Thank you. One for the algorithm. Thank you, Dean R. Appreciate that. Thank you for your service. Kookaburra Man says here, if people want to know how you look, refer to them this live stream. It must caught your image. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Let's do this. And Richard Metcalf. Even if silver drops below 46, will still be ahead of the game unless you are really new to stacking. My average cost is less than $18 an ounce. Way to go. That's awesome. Less than $18 an ounce. Tuesday Slurpcast with scammers. That's right. We are here. We have already Slurpcast with the scammers. But yes, indeed. Dennis Stupper says here, I highly doubt the economy is going to affect the situation going in with silver. Fiat is crap, and that's the main problem. Well, it's not crap. If it was crap, you would be sending it all to me or to somebody else. Fiat is not crap. No matter what you say about it, it is not crap or trash. Second problem is AI and robotics and batteries. The demand for silver is unbelievable. These 3 areas I mentioned isn't going to slow down anytime soon. If anything, all of them will pick up as well. Hello, critical metals list. Critical metal list. So this means our own government will be buying and buying big. Wake up, people. Well, it's the just because it's a critical mineral list does not mean the government is going to be buying a whole bunch of silver or copper. Just like they didn't buy any of the other minerals that were on the list long before silver was. That's not what that means. You're missing the mark on that one completely. Gen X Silver Stacker still buying, but only if I can find silver around spot or cheaper. Well, there you go, Gen X. Constitutional is the way to do that, that's for sure. All right. Let's get over here to some other comments. We've got this from Elbert. I have noticed that with every move silver makes, it is either going to never stop climbing if it's an uptick, or it's the end if it goes down 1%, and 2, never to rise again. Yep, that's the psychology of the markets, isn't it? All right, Douglas. So the world price of silver hinges on the U.S. raising or lowering the interest rate by a 1/4 point. Well, I know it may not sound like a lot, but remember, it's piggybacking on the 1/4 point we had before, and then one before that. So a 1/4 point now is exponentially more critical than the previous ones. So I hope you understand that. And the other thing is that's psychology. That's exactly how psychology works. in the markets. It's irrational, I know, but indeed that's how it works. Let's see if we can make headway over here. James Adams says here, like to see a moderate and steady rise through to the end of 2025 and beyond. Silver should be at a minimum $100 ounce right now. I disagree with that, but that's okay. The fractured supply chain is still there, and I don't see any professional analysts stating it's going to correct for years to come due to future AI, military chips, etc. Silver is a choice metal for them all. It is. But you know what? They are going to step up mining, I think. And I think as the price goes up, it's going to incentivize miners out there. I really do. And people have mentioned that in my comments, other videos, that they're really looking into miners right now. And it's probably a smart move, especially some of the exploration companies, some of which I profiled on this channel. Although risky, maybe if you want to really take that risk and invest, that might be one way to go about it. Steve C, if gold went up to 55,000, wouldn't you sell or hold? I'd sell probably some of it, depending on what other things were costing. But that's really not what this video is about in terms of that's a valuation price, and that's based off of what was done in World War II. I think it's more telling about our dollar and gold reserves at the time then. But if $60,000 gold and $60 silver, totally possible. All right. There you go. He's lamenting on the wide ratio. All right. A very old video somebody commented on. It's very rare that I get that, especially from somebody I don't remember seeing before. But he says here, I heard people were buying those in bulk deals, paying $1 over spot at the end of 2015, paying just $370 for mint tubes of 20 coins. Here we are at the end of 2025, and there's just about 70 each from JM. Yeah, these coins, these fractional 1.25 ounce and 1.5 ounce coins, they produce a lot of these things, and they're like selling right around spot now. It's crazy. I wonder how it feels for people who pay less than $20 per coin for these 10 years ago. It feels about their 2015 silver purchases now. The value has increased 375% since the silver spot. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm happy with mine. I've not sold them, though. I've held on to them. But anyways, yeah. Okay. No binders. It says nothing's changed. For me, I believe silver will go to 60 or maybe 70, and then a correction, then gradually back up. And of course, it may or likely won't be a straight line to where I think it's going. That's just my opinion, and outside forces can change what anybody thinks about silver going to do. That's exactly right. This should happen as long as one of the systems does not screw up any belief. And thinking of buying some gold also for I think next year it could be better year for gold, but to me it's a little early to tell. Yes. All right. Very, very true. Okay, let's see here. And David says 6:30 is really 6:15 if you think about it. All right. I'm not sure what the context of that is, but thank you. Steve C, I must say I did not think silver would hit 50 again this year. A pleasant surprise. Nice. Yep. Yep, it is a pleasant surprise indeed. There's no stopping the silver train. All aboard, people. Well, there is stopping it. In fact, I talked about two things that could stop it, but maybe not. We'll see here. Give Chubby the gravy baby. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Hidden my protection. What is your exit price? I really don't have one at this point. Kind of a long-term holder kind of guy. Will you ever sell any of your silver and gold, or do you plan to give it to your grave, just like King Tut? Yep, on my grave, they have a grave concern about the gold and silver. I might just bury it all with me. That might be the thing. Maybe I'll just do that. But I haven't really thought about an exit strategy yet with my silver. All right. All right, let's see here. Bearded Wonder says, nice video. What are your thoughts on silver and gold once the government reopens? Will the data allow for the next squeeze? I think so. I think the data that they're thinking is going to be released will support a rate cut. Yes, indeed. And we shouldn't take our tombstones for granted. That's exactly right. Jam Unleashed, exactly right. Boom shalaka, boom boom. I love it. Willa says, Sal, I always appreciate the variety of metal you display on your videos. Thank you for the obvious effort you show, especially the information you bring to the table. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you not noticing that. All right, let's take another slurp of some coffee here. I'm sorry, not coffee, my chaser. That's water. Agua. Putting that here. Let's see here. All right. Super giant geckos. It's just the turkey and dump and pump. All right. So before Thanksgiving, he says it's happening just like Halloween, then Christmas next. Happens every year. All right. Well, we shall see. I mean, to me, we're getting close enough to the holidays that it seems unlikely that we would see this kind of activity. But I don't know. Would love to see data that backs it up. Niels Han Dynasty is here. Good to see you. All right. Let's refresh this and see what we've got popping in the interim here. We've got trash compactor. U.S. and China have stopped exporting in London and lots of people metal. What is going to happen? All right. Yeah, they may have had enough. Some of the numbers and figures I don't think have updated yet, but that is quite a possibility. We'll see how that plays out. Trail Guy says here, India demand is higher than China because China makes a lot of their own silver, or buys a lot of their own silver. That's true. Yes. They are a big producer of silver in China. Indeed they are. Okay. And let's see here where we're at. Oh, Tucson Bubba for the Beer and Chip Fund. Oh, man, that actually sounds good now. Beer and chips. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. I slurp in your honor. I've got Chaser to do it this time, but thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Here we go. In stereo. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. I appreciate that. All right. QTube Quack. Another reason for silver to explode higher. For the first time in silver's history, U.S. Geological Survey has officially added silver to its critical minerals. Yep, I did a video about that. One of the first in the community to do a video about that, by the way. So I hope you will check that video out when you get a chance. And America First says, I'm going to start voting no on all your polls from now on, Sal. Feels great being wrong. I hear you, America First. It's all right. Don't worry, I've been wrong. Time of plenty, too. Yes, indeed. And Jim JC says here, $55 by January 1st. That could happen. You can't go wrong buying silver rounds. Test everything and catch those scammers. Yes, indeed. That's right. Exactly. Yes, indeed. All right. Where are we at here? Oh, thank you, Tom Sanders. I appreciate that, my friend. Pugiotto Power had a hard time finding a dealer in Osaka. Wow. Yeah, I imagine it's kind of tough. You don't hear much about silver stacking in Japan, but I'm sure there are, but it's weird. You really don't hear a whole lot about that, or gold, but I guess it is a market there. But anyways, or even coin collecting. 5143 Money Metals close. Yes, but remember, all the dealers, almost every single dealer uses a combination of different prices with futures, and it's almost always up higher than actual spot price. All right, very good. My Pritchards are Electrum. Long time no see. Good to see you. Good to see Multi Gunman is here. Welcome. And let's see here. We've got Bill 457. Guess I was wrong. Silver did hit by 50 by Friday. Yeah. Yes, indeed. We got it at 51 now. Thank you, Bill 457. We've got Jim Winklebauer. Says this. Was able to pick up 2 pandas in a year of the horse today. Beautiful coins just over spot. Hard to believe that people are selling these types of coins for worthless paper. Yeah. It's crazy, but it is happening. By the way, my views have completely locked up on my viewer. Do you know how many viewers? Can somebody tell me how many viewers are watching the live now? It's stuck at 139, but my guess we have a lot less than that right now. But yeah, I can't see how many viewers are here. In fact, I don't even see a thumbs up option on here. I'm showing, oh no, I see it. I'm showing 0 thumbs up and 139 viewers. Can somebody tell me how many viewers are here? 4 Wheels from Rob. Silver's not going to disappoint, only looking to move up. Well, I hope it doesn't disappoint, but many times it does. We just be prepared for that. Don't get 150. Okay, 150 viewers. Thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. 163 thumbs up. Thank you. All right, very good. Ominous Rooster, it's good to see the price go up. I think people have been depressed. Be happy. There you go. Yep. Be happy. JD, I bought 5 rolls of 2025 Silver Eagles today to add to the stack. Wow, that is huge. Big time number. And let's see here. We got Sean. I voted no. I guess I was wrong. However, it will hold over 50 will it hold over 50 till the close Friday? We'll see. That'll be the true test. If we can have a whole week of it staying above $50, that's a big deal. That would be a pretty big deal if we could see it stay above $50 by Friday. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Getting through this here tonight as we wait so we can refresh these comments one more time here to see what has popped in here as of late. All right. We've got Clifford Zero says Poland would be a good country to support there. I'd rather see resources from a country that respects their own people and sovereignty over the rest of the tyrannical West. Yes, agreed. Poland is a great country. Robert, so if you have $4,000, do you buy an ounce of gold or 4,000 cans of non-perishable food? Well, it just depends on the situation, honestly. It really does. But I would say that would be overkill in the perishable food with that amount. If you had to make a binary choice, I'd go with the gold, I think. Mr. Main Event, to the tune of Ride On by AC/DC, I'm going to stack on, stack on. There you go. Yes, indeed. An Ambient Wanderer says, we're off to a good start today, stackers. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Doing well. This week, we'll see how long it can hold above 50. That's right. If silver closes above $50 on Friday, look out for the Sunday Night Market Watch. That's exactly right, Silver Heist. Yes, indeed. That's right. Thank you, Ambient Wanderer. You're right, Sal. Negative comments don't help anyone. Stay positive, people. Hyperinflation is going to suck. Make no mistake about it. That's right. And the thing is, constructive criticism can be a positive comment, by the way. I'm always open to constructive criticism. All right, thank you. Yes, indeed, says Matthew West. Thank you. Appreciate it. As we thank you to Joey Libs for watching this video. And we've got this from Turo from the live stream on Sunday. Says this here. Some people just forget about why they started and just don't know why they're doing it. Started because it's about transferring wealth for me. Some people forget and think it's the lottery. It's not. Guys like you and a few others give teachings and help people understand. Other guys, I don't think they really understand their own shows. That's what I'm saying. I just enjoy your show and a few others. I'm retired and I enjoy the hobby. Blessings to you and the others that give teachings and knowledge for wealth. And thank you, brother. Well, thank you, Turo. That's very kind of you, and I appreciate it. I do try. I still have a lot to learn, too. I'm learning every day, and it means a lot to me that you're here. I learn a lot from a lot of viewers, too, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Osmandis says, is Sean Deitch doing a bit of YouTube monetization on the side? Does the Nottingham Forest Board know about this? I have no clue what you're talking about there. But anyways, thanks, Sal. You got me into precious metals. Screw the haters. Get well, my dude. Thank you, Jersey. Actually, I am feeling a little better. Not coughing quite as much. I think hopefully you've noticed that. Still have a little bit of the cough, but it's not as prevalent as it once was. Let's see here. James Adams. Always informative and a great call out on copper. The term supply is no issue, but that's going to change. It's not going to matter how much it's going to cost when data centers, military, etc., are going to need it way more than they anticipate. We are in a metal storm, and it's only going to get more intense this time with the enemy. Interesting this time is the enemy. No one wants to last out this race. That's right. Yeah, we gotta be on top of it for sure. All right, let's see here. And Dennis Tupper says, wait, Sal, because what is in store next for silver? It will be listed as a tier 1 asset yet again, and the central banks will start accumulating it. Well, silver was never considered a tier 1 asset by the central bank of central bankers. And I don't see them doing that anytime soon. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic hot dog. Thank you, Matt Bittner. Girl Afraid says, good Saturday Night Live, now up 60 cents. Hope to see it hold on to the open. Trader, likely to see a gap up 99% of the time. Hold, yes indeed. That's the key message here. Hold on. Europeans are bigger nationalists than Americans are, from my own experience. In America, if you say America first, you are automatically labeled as a racist. Yes. Yep, that does seem to be the case. You're right. Being proud of your nation is patriotic. You know, nothing wrong with that. Does not mean that you are against any other race. In fact, the one thing about America, as diverse as it is, I love it when people of other nationalities applaud and feel the same way about America, or whatever nation that they're from. You know, nothing wrong with national pride. There's a lot of good countries out there, a lot of really good, and Poland is one of them for sure. It's a silver supernova. All right, there you go. I like that, Silver Nut. Silver Newt, appreciate that. I like the blue fur in the picture. Very nice. Thank you. I like to switch it up a bit from time to time in there. Thank you. Look, it's relevant again. That's right. Gold and silver prices during a government shutdown. That's right. Yes. Here we are again. Yeah, that was from the last one. For sure. Yes, indeed. Silver is pumping. Sure is. All right. Very good. Let's see what we've got here. As we wrap up the broadcast tonight. Actually, I've been going for a long time. A little overtime. I've got a lot to do to work on tomorrow's video. So I appreciate you guys being here tonight and hanging with me. Stay tuned for Friday night. We'll be back on. If you haven't had a chance to watch my videos from today, I hope you will consider doing that. Thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.